All right, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and for today I wanted to share some gameplay with you guys using the lovely White Fox, because as you can see, I decided to make the plunge. I got her up to level 70 and I have her looking pretty nice right now. Top 500 in the world, not to brag, right? I gave her a little bit of love because she is deserving. And after yesterday's video, I had a couple of you guys hitting me up requesting to see her in action because I was talking to you guys about the Mega Mythic ticket that we actually received this morning from the check-in, right? Many of you guys saying she's deserving of it just because of how good she is as a character, which she definitely is, and she's also an amazing support. So I wanted to put a highlight on that because yesterday's video was not to say that she's a bad character, because you should all know she's very good. I've made several videos on her previously at level 60 and she outperformed a lot of level 70s and some tier 3s in the game, right? So I want to show you guys how she does now at level 70, now that I've invested a little bit more into her. And frankly, I think she could actually be a good PvP character, especially for those of you guys who still enjoy Alliance Conquest, simply because right now in this uniform, she's sporting 4 iframes in her kit, boys. She has an iframe on 1, an iframe on 2, an iframe on 3, and an iframe on 5. In addition to that, check this out, right? The cooldown times on these skills are extremely low, boys. For the 1 skill, it's 4 seconds. For the 2 skill, it's 4.5 seconds. The 3 skills are a little bit longer, but that's a long animation as well. So if you use her in timeline, which I'm thinking about doing, right, just to see what she can do with a CTP of Destruction, if you don't go up against Captain Marvel, you can probably spam these iframes back to back, and all you really have to worry about is if she has enough damage. And also something interesting that I noticed, I'm not sure if it's like 100% confirmed at this point, right, is actually the fact that she now has a hidden heal on her 5th skill. We all know that on the Soul Snatcher, it clearly says you recover 2.5% of your max HP. However, lately I've been using her in War Boss, and I've been noticing that when I use the 5th skill, at the end of the 5th skill, she's actually healing, and that was not happening before this patch. So I'm going to test her out in War Boss and show you guys what she can do. I'm also going to show you the healing that I've seen so far, and hopefully you guys can let me know what's going on with that. If that's a bug, hopefully it's not, hopefully it's intended, right? And I'm going to show you guys how I have her set up. I'm thinking about putting a CTP of Destruction on her simply because the guard break will definitely help for PvP, but she doesn't necessarily need guard break anymore for PvE just because she has the charm and she has the entice. Before, you could be guard broken when you were in your 4th skill because she's like standing in place waiting to snatch their souls, right? But now you can just entice them, then use the 4th skill, then use your 5th, and they're just always being controlled, right? And you're just jumping back and forth between iframes. So I think the best custom gear for her right now would be something like crit rate, crit damage, right? Not even that much crit rate, to be honest. If you could possibly go for something like crit damage, ignore dodge, since she's a speed type, that will make her better against Corvus. So you could go crit damage, ignore dodge, and as high as damage pockets you could give her if you're only going to use her for PvE content, because like I said, she has some PvP potential, especially if we ever get a rework in the future that makes Alliance Conquest a better game mode, or if you just want to play around with her in timeline to see what she can do when we're not up against the monster that is Captain Marvel and of course Jean Grey and other meta characters. I think she has a niche place in timeline just because of the iframes and the low cooldowns. But that being said, I'm gonna show y'all the rest of the build here, and then we're gonna jump into a little bit of gameplay. The highest you want to get her crit rate to is actually 60%. Keep in mind, because you can see for yourself right here, she gives herself 10% more. You could go to 65, but that's the absolute max. And the attack speed, you want to keep that around like 115. There's nothing else I could do to make it lower because I didn't give her any, to be honest. I could lower the crit rate a little bit more by re-rolling this to like crit damage, but I'm gonna wait to see what I ultimately decide to do with the CTP situation, because I frankly think she's actually gonna be decent for Alliance Conquest for those of you guys who want to see that. So check this out. We're gonna go into War Boss here really quickly against Proxima, and I want to show you guys the healing on the 5th skill, and then we're gonna set up a team here, and we're also gonna do a couple runs against Proxima and Corvus. So I'm gonna show you guys the healing first, because that's something that definitely will add to her value, because that's bumping up her survivability significantly, right? Because 2 heals is definitely better than 1. So don't die. There we go. Okay, watch this, guys. At the end of the 5th, watch this. She starts healing, right? It doesn't say anything about healing on the 5th. On the 4, you can see she's healing. So she now has 2 heals to go along with the entice, right? And that was not listed. So maybe in the next patch, they'll put it on her, right? Just like how for Iron Man, when he got his uniform, right? It wasn't saying like Endgame, when he got his uniform reworked, it wasn't saying that he had a heal. And then after a couple patches, they actually put it in that he's actually supposed to be healing. So it's something for you guys to take note of, right? This is a hidden thing that could bump up the value of the character if you like to play her. So just keep that in mind. Let's jump in and let's have a little fun with the White Fox today. So even though she got a bit of a nerf, losing 5% of the all attack from her uniform bonus, she's still pretty solid. All right, so let's see what we can do here on stage 55. And we always want to proc on 5. That's where the bulk of the damage is. We're going to use 3. Then we're going to use 1. And then we're going to use 4. Then back into 5. She's pretty straightforward and easy to use. Use 3 again. Then 1. Then 4. Then 5. Come on. I think a CTP of energy would be really good on her, because not only would that give her some ignore dodge and the crit damage that she needs, right? The chain hit would definitely help with all the orbs and stuff that's being released from her. So if you're looking for more clears against Proxima, I think she could actually be one that you could look to reliably, because she's very safe. She's very safe between the crowd control and the double healing, right? And the iframes, like 4 iframes, 2 heals, 2 skills that control world bosses. You can't ask for much more than that. Like, really, you can't. All right, so this uniform is offering an additional heal, 10% more all attack, right? That's just the uniform bonus, right? And in addition to that, hold up, you have some new iframes. And I definitely see some PvP value here because of it. So she's becoming a better, hold up. I didn't see that the team up was actually going to be, hold up, the 5th skill there. Probably shouldn't have canceled it, but it's okay. Like, if you can keep like, she was always good at keeping people in check, and I actually lost the proc there. You know what, we should be careful here, because we might die if we play with Proxima too much, because Proxima is the type to like make the spears start flying all over the place if you mind control her at the wrong time. Crazy, because this is stage 55 and she's just walking through it. Like, the damage obviously isn't like, oh my god, blow you out of the water, but I think the safety that she provides you with definitely makes up to that. Hold up, let me see if I can get the proc back. I think it's on the 3rd. Can we get it back? No. Okay, yeah, it's still on the 3rd. Okay, let's go 2, then 1, then 4, then 5. Can we get it back? Can we get it back? There we go. So that's not bad. Let's see if we can get it back again. I really love that Fox. I wish they had kept the ooh. Start talking and I messed up the rotation. Okay. Please. The 4 took it. Ooh, hello. It's crazy. We're not getting that much help from these girls with the defense down. Oh, I should have hit the 1 skill there to actually like prevent her from going through this phase just for a little bit longer. Okay. Nice. Okay. So the 3 skill still has the proc, so we could definitely do more damage here if I was doing a little bit better at keeping the proc on the 5th, because that's her strongest skill. But I ain't mad at it. I like hold up. And the thing is, even with the blade twister, because because we're iframing so much and we're just transitioning from immunity to iframes, we haven't been hit once by the blade twister. But now that I've said it, watch me get hit by the blade twister. So with this uniform and moving her from hold up, 60 to 70, she's gone up quite a bit, 5 levels. I think that's respectable. All right, and I still have work I can do. I think I'm definitely gonna give her a CTP, either of energy or destruction, one of them or both of them, just to test her out a little bit, because I actually really like White Fox as a character. I love her character model, both for the default look and for the uniform. All right, and I just love how she plays. I think she's a super fun character. Like, out of all the what you call it, the support characters, I think she's my favorite one. But that, I'm not sure if that's because she's the best one. Well, actually, she's not the best one. Nick Fury is the best one, right? I think she's my favorite one for a character that I didn't know much about that came to the game, right? Hold up. And in case you guys were wondering, she's way better than Wave. Okay, even without the uniform, she was way better than Wave. Wave is like all but forgotten. Sad life. I wish they had done a little bit more for her. All right, so you can see for yourself, she can do 55. And this is with pretty sloppy gameplay, to be honest with you guys. Missed a bunch of procs here. Let's jump over against Corvus and see what we can do over there. We did 55 here, so what we're going to try to do over here is a stage. Actually, I was going to say stage 55 as well. But let's see if we can do 60. We have the ignore dodge, so that means we only have to bring in like 2 people for ignore dodge here. So we'll go with these 2, and let's see if we can do 60. We overstepped yesterday with Sabretooth, but let's see if we can make up for it today. All right, let's do this. Let's see if we can body a stage 60 with this 140 proc. Let's go. Okay, he got the proc on the 5th. Wasn't that much damage though. Ooh, I was just gonna transition right into the 1, and we lost the proc because we got time frozen there. And now where's the proc? It's on the 4. Come on. There you go. We got the proc back. That was not that much damage though. Did we overstep again? I think we might have. I've been pushing the limits a little bit too much lately. Might have needed a little bit more ignore dodge. Let's see if we can. Come here. Where you going? Probably wasn't a good idea to use both of my crowd control attacks one after the other. But it worked out. Where you going? yo, they're making it, they're making it rain on them, bro. Oh man, it's just crowd control season. Okay. I thought I lost the prop. Ooh, where you going, fam? I thought I lost the prop there still. Gotta make sure I don't get, I was gonna say, gotta make sure I don't get time frozen by that thing, because then if he stabs me, actually if he stabs me, we're still good, because we have 2 ways to heal. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No damage proc. Okay, back to back. Really? Back to back 5th kills, and then the proc ends up on the 4th. Yo, this game be trolling, bro. This game be trolling. Wow, and then it ended up on the, oh, never mind. I thought it ended up on the end of the 4th skill there, but it actually ended up right where I wanted it to be. Nice. Got it. Got it. Okay, so it looks like we're close to being able to do this. It's tight. It's tight. But I think that comes down to me not landing the proc consistently enough. And that's all the fault of the character. But boys, White Fox out here. Beastin', stage 60, 6-0, the big 6-0. Yeah, White Fox out here doing it up. Don't sleep on her, guys. She's a clutch support. But if you ever run a high stage with her and you're like, man, my Deadpool died, or man, my Sharon Rogers died, you know, if you're on the right stage, you can just put her in and she put in work for you. And that's the kind of supports that I like to see. Supports that do more than just, I mean, sit on your team and take up a spot. Sure, they buff your damage, but it's nice when they can come in and do a little bit of damage too, you know? Like, you never know, you have an off day, or if you're me, every day is an off day, right? And you get clapped, you're running a high stage, you're like, man, we only have 1 bar left on the boss, but all of the other characters on my team are just mad useless, so I have to restart and replay the whole 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to have characters like these, man. So you got to show them some love. You don't have to give them everything in your roster, right? But you should definitely get them in a place where they can be, come on, bruh, they can be serviceable to you in the right situation. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here with that, fam. This guy, bro. This guy. Thank you, Scarlet. Put him in his place. Put him in his bloody place. Let's go. Let's go, Whitey. White Fox, let's go. Make it drizzle on him. There we go. So ultimately, this looks like it's a tough clear. Okay. Whoo! I almost got clapped while I was in the... Yo, it's so nice. Okay. No! I was gonna say I almost got clapped while I was in the 5th kill. So I actually like just tapped the 1 skill and pulled them out of that phase. It's so nice having a next crowd control attack, so you can use that to, like, you know, for emergency situations, man. It's nice. It's nice. Like, this is a tough clear, but man, it's just nice seeing her able to do this. And yeah, this is a completely free-to-play build, partner. Like, ultimately, I think we're gonna run out of time a little bit here, but it's still impressive to me. I don't know about you guys, but it's impressive to me because her build isn't super OP, which says a lot because somehow she's still in the top 500, which means a lot of people are just like keeping her on her team and treating her like, I was gonna say Phil Coulson, but y'all know I show Coulson love. You know what I'm saying? King Coulson. You know what I'm saying? The legend. The legend that is Coulson. Yeah, so we're gonna run out of time here on 60, but don't make this the fault of the character. It's the fault of the legendary scrub lord out here scrubbing, dubbing. Yeah, so she has the deeps for this, man. You can see. Woo! Hey, listen. Wow. So we could have actually done that, but I tagged out because I got caught slipping. The legendary scrub lord at the wheel once again. But boys, this is White Fox. 2 people actually invested a little bit more in her since I started the video. So shout out to those 2 people, whoever you are out there. We in the top 500 with my baby, and I think I'm gonna push her a little bit further. I got the uniform to heroic, and all I'm gonna do is just keep doing the heroic quest until I get this thing to mythic. Do not use your mega mythic ticket on her, okay guys? It's not a wise decision. You don't want to waste these, okay? See, I got 5 of them. It's not because I'm trying to flex on y'all. It's because I don't use them when I have other means to rank up characters. And I saw a couple of you guys telling me you plan to use yours on Hela, you plan to use it on Pimptron. Calm it down, fam, okay? You can get Hela's bios from story missions. You can get her from bio selectors. You can get giant mans from like, come on guys, don't do that to yourself, especially if you're free to play, right? Don't waste these opportunities, because then when a character you really love gets a uniform, then you're going to be crying because you don't have the money to buy one of these items, okay? Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank y'all so much for watching. Let me know what else you want to see from me. And if it's your first time here, man, go down there and Hulk smash that subscribe button and show some love to your boy. If you like the video, you know what to do, man. Like the video. If you dislike the video, go ahead and hit that dislike button 2 times for me. I said 2 times, god damn it. I'm out. Peace.